Good afternoon, Lady Gaga. You know, I've seen in the past 3 months maybe, a lot of the Marines are asking out celebrities to the Marine Ball, and they're all saying yes. And thank God they are, because the Marines fight for us every day, and they deserve to have people like Mila Kunis and Kristen Cavallari and Justin Timberlake go to their Marine Ball. What you don't know is that for the last 6 months, I have emailed every person in your company, whether it be Interscope Records or Troy, your manager. I've interviewed Blassie, Brett Blasey. I've sent emails to Brett Blasey. I've sent emails to John Wright. I sent an email to Phil Alda, or is it Phil Abba? I've sent so many. And no one's returning the emails in my request to interview you. I don't know if you'll do it or not if you read the email. I think if you read the email, you're going to say yes, because it's a heartfelt email. And the interview is going to be things that you want to talk about, I'm pretty sure. I'm not going to talk about the meat dress and when you have sex and how much pot you smoke when you're writing music. Those are all things that everyone has asked, and I think that you're probably getting tired of it too. I want to ask about the things that you care about and I care about: equality and especially bullying. I know that's a big topic with you, and I'd love to get into that with you, as well as the new album, the new tour coming out next year, and possibly the book in November.
You got time? I gotta excuse me.
I'm in a zone, Chief. A little later, maybe?
Not now, Chief. I'm in the fucking zone.
Candace Walton, our promotions director, she knows I've been trying to get this interview with Gaga for 6 months.
Oh, yes.
So my question, Gaga, is I don't know how else I'm going to get you to read the email other than try to do what the Marines are doing. It seems to be working for them. They're getting dates to the Marine Ball. I don't want to ask you to the ball. I don't want to ask you out on a date. I'm not a stalker. I do this for a living. I've been doing interviews for 20 years. I've interviewed Tara Reid. I've interviewed Lindsay Lohan. One of my good friends, Johnny Weir, one of my favorite interviews. Actually, Johnny turned me on to your music when he skated to Poker Face.
I wanna hold them like they do in Texas State. Hold them, let them hit me.
That's the first time I heard you, and I've been listening to you ever since. Musicians, Cherie Currie, Grace Slick. I've interviewed your friend Clarence Clemens twice, so I've interviewed some big names, and I think I do a good job at it. So the only way I can think that you're going to see this email is if you happen to see this YouTube video, you can find Troy. Say, Troy, this Kenny Strode in St. Louis, he sent you an email. Can I see it? If you read the email and then you say, I don't want to do the interview, that's fine. Let's be honest, I'm a nobody. I'm just a guy in St. Louis who does this for a living. I'm not MTV. I'm not Rolling Stone. I'm not The View. I'm not Good Morning America. I'm not Jimmy Kimmel. But I am good at what I do, and I think it would be a fantastic interview if you say yes. We would have fun with it. If you don't want to do a phone interview, I'll fly out to New York. I don't have a lot of money, but I'll gladly fly out to New York to do the interview if you'd like. Whatever is easiest for you, Gaga. So anyway, looking forward to it, and we can even interview Joe. We can interview Joe if you'd like. Either way, I'm looking forward to it. Ask Troy to see the email. Ask Brett to see the email. Ask John Wright to see the email. Ask Phil to see the email. They all got it. And if you read it, you want to do the interview, my cell phone's on there. If you don't, can you just ask one of the guys to email me back and say we're not interested? Then I will stop doing this. Hopefully you get to see this. Hopefully it will be like the 3.5 million people that saw the Marine and the Mila Kunis invite. And hopefully somebody will get this to you and you will read the email. And who knows, maybe someday soon you and I will be doing an interview and 500,000 people will see the interview. And I think we'll get the message out we're looking for. Thanks, Gaga. Keep up the good work, sweetie.